Good morning, happy Monday. Monday morning, very exciting. Market's running up. Running up. Oh, why it's not showing that? Oh, Lord. There we go. No reason. Just gonna show nothing. Bit more of a pullback here. Bit more of a pullback. Couldn't really get in here. Seconds left. We get a chance to jump in. Is there a chance? I don't know. Well, I'd like to get long here, but I don't trust it. I really don't. And in saying that, it might just run up another shit ton. In saying that, it might just run up more, but I just don't trust it. Like, I want to see my setup, but I almost had it down here, and it was so close, but it just didn't close inside. Like, this one didn't close inside. And I was like, oh, I really want to take it, but I was like, no, follow the rules. I didn't take it, and it fucking ran up 20 points, so I was like, oh, that would have been enough. Would have been done for the day. But you can't do that, right? Like, you gotta try to stick by it, even though it's super hard sometimes. And like, I don't know if this just continues or we start to fail here. Like, I think we're going for around these highs, like to take it at that, but I don't know. Hard to say. So we'll just try to be careful. And what's this at? 59-ish, stuff like that. So probably would have been a good entry, but it's been going up for a little while, so does it just keep going up? And a lot of times it do, but do I want to risk it? Do I want to take a chance and get caught in some chop area? And I don't know. Makes me nervous. Right? It's like a, what do we do here? Still above the 9, and that's what I like down here too. We're below the 9 and we got back above it. Then we started trying to set up our little Harami, and I was like, oh, but it didn't close inside, so I'm not gonna take it. But I was like, I should have took it. Alright, we got a new hour in 5 minutes. So, don't snoo. Just pull back now. Get ready to move up. New hour. Very well might. Let's see if we can get a setup in here, which would be really nice to do. A nice close in here. One switch a bit low. See if we get it for a new hour. This is also in a 3-minute, which I normally don't trade for that setup. Normally I only use 5, but this morning it seems like it might be better to use the 3. Now, is that following my rules? I don't know. Harami setup has been working really well though. It's been like when I just trade that, I make 400 to 500 every day and I don't need to do anything else. But when I don't just trade that, I blow stuff up because I fool around and get on tilt and get annoyed, and then I fucking trade like an idiot. I blow the account. This is what I did with my other one. It's like doing amazing the whole time. I was up 20, 2,500, something like that. And just one day I was just like, I'm gonna trade a little bit outside of my parameters, and then it's like, oh shit, I lost money, I better get it back. Oh, I lost more, and then oh, it was gone. So got to be careful. I definitely think this goes up. I like to push down a little bit into this and then start moving up. Back to the 9, maybe a little lower. That would be nice. Doodle doo. 110 left. We don't have any news, do we? I don't think we do. No, we don't. It's what, October 2:30. Yeah, okay. I hate this because I can't do anything about it. Let's watch it continue up. This is going to be a lower high. I think this pushes up, but obviously I'm not going to jump in. But it's just been grinding. Grinding. I was going to get it back here, but it wasn't really right in that fair value gap or imbalance. But I kind of should have, because it did exactly what I wanted it to do. And now we would get to watch it just continue up. If we get a pullback here, we just keep grinding. I feel like we just keep grinding, but I can't just jump in here because I feel like if I get in long, this is gonna fall outside the fucking 9 and it's gonna go down. That's what it feels like. It feels like if I don't get it long, it's just keep grinding and keep moving up to my target. It's the worst spots to be in when it comes to that. But when you're in those scenarios, the best thing to do is just not do anything. I guess. I don't know. Maybe just jump in. Just go for it. But all the accounts I blew say no. Right, we didn't sweep any of this really. Didn't sweep any of this down here. Just rip, rip. So I don't know. Does this just come down, clear all this out, continue? What would that be? It's around the 100, which would be down at the top of this kind of level. So there's not a lot to say it couldn't do it, right? Tell me this candle can't come down and bounce off that. Right off the 9 EMA down here and the 34. I think it could. We fail to make a new high. Then again, that level is so close. It's just a little push right up to it. It's a bad spot to be in. Plus, I'm a little annoyed I didn't take this trade. But it could have just stayed in this little range too and chopped back down. So I wasn't 100% sure. Once I seen it sweep, I was like, but it didn't really set up what I wanted. But I was like, it might go, and then it started going. But it could have just as easily stayed right here and just kept going. So realistically, it's probably good to stay out of it. Kind of the same with this right here now. You know, this could push up, sure, but it could actually just double top here, start moving back down, so. Or go exactly to my target. That'll be fine too. Stressful days, right? Now this was on the 3 minute too. I should have it on the fucking 5, I guess. Like that wasn't. It's so close, but it's not. It's not right. Like, look at this. It would have been in since down here. It just wasn't in. Fucking imbalance. Right, just on the other side of it. It would have been in since down there. Target at the 59s. Unfortunate. I wouldn't have held to the 59 anyway. I would have fucking. As soon as I seen this noise, I would have been out. Like, no. Not waiting for that. So I would have got probably 20 points out of it. Which would have been good enough. Would have made the day, man. Would have been fine. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Turn my fucking camera off for a second. Yeah, mine was decent. Can't complain. We got news at, I don't know, later on today in the afternoon. Some FOMC members speaking government of England or Bank of England or some shit. It's nothing, nothing really important. Well, it is at that time, I guess. Bank of England in Europe? I don't know. Whatever. nothing really going on in States this morning. The only thing I can really do here, if we don't get right up to here, which I think we're going to anyway eventually, but we can get back below the 9, close, wick back above, maybe try to take a short. We can close below the 9, another candle back above and come back down below it. Then see if it just grinds down under the 9, back down. See, this is why I didn't want to get long, right? We got up there so high and it's like, now, who's saying it's done? It might just keep pushing. I'm not saying it's totally done, but if we can get a candle closed below the 9, and then another candle wick back up and fail at the 9. 9 holds, man. Like if you're going up, it goes up. If it's going down, it goes down. Like the 9 just holds it. Crazy how it works. Let's see what we get here. You're gonna close below. Just come and take all this back. Because it didn't sweep any of these lows. Well, kind of swept that one a little bit. That's a lie. I didn't sweep this. Didn't really sweep this. $120 left. We're below it. So let's see if we get down a bit more. Open a new candle down here somewhere. They don't wick back up. If she don't wick back up, but she might. So we'll see. So we can close below the 9. To make a higher high though. Close below. Push back up a little bit first. See a little push back up, reject, then look to go down. Not just go right down, because that's probably what it's going to do. Come on. Lots of time. I still feel like it runs for those 60s though. That might come down here first, back to the hundreds. If I get short here, it's going to pop up. If I don't get short, it's going to keep going down. What to do, what to do. If I get short, it's going to run to the 60s. It's like, ugh, frustrating. Frustrating. Three minutes left in the 5. It's lots of time for it to push up. Or just leave that imbalance there. I think it closes it. Maybe it don't. Maybe it just leaves that down there. New candle, push back up into it, continue down. That could be something, right? That could be something. Look, take it down to this level somewhere. So after the 34s down to the 24s would be 200. I think we can get a bit more. Probably at least good till a 9 if it starts turning around. 1 minute left. It'll be 2 closes below the 9. I mean, our wick back up above it. That'd be showing us that we're going down. Might be. $30 seconds left. Alright, so it's 2 closes below the 9. Let me push back up a little bit. I don't want to sweep all this. I want to push back up first, then go down. Technically, that is in a fair value gap. This candle. This one below closed back up in the wick of it. So, could this push back up now? Right? I know it's below the 9, but it could push back up to here. So, right? That would be a setup that I would trade. $2.15 left on this candle. Way to do it. 1 minute left on this candle. There you go. That's that trade. That's what we like to see. Right up to there. We've seen this kind of fair value gap over here, or imbalance, whatever you want to call it. Call it whatever you like. We kind of hooked this, closed inside here, dipped down, came back, closed inside the wick, swept that again. We got long, and we took it back up to here. So much that candle. I still think it goes up, but that's not bad for that trade. But I didn't want to hold it just in case this kind of set up this little excuse me, head and shoulders kind of here. So didn't really want to take a chance on that, but decent little trade, you know what I mean? 375 bucks. That's good. We like those trades. Take those trades all day. It's kind of what we're looking for, and that's what we're looking for down here, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. I wish we would have, because the way it is pushed up, we could have definitely made a lot more. But it's okay. You don't get them all the time, and sometimes you do, but I still think we go to the 59, 60s. That's where the liquidity's sitting to. That's where it's sitting, man. Right. I feel like I should have held this a little longer, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Plus, if I would have held it, it would back down now. And if it does set up this little head and shoulders here on the 5, next candle could push down. So I didn't really want to wait for that and then lose money. So I think that's a pretty decent trade. I think it's pretty decent. I do think we get our 60. I do think we get it. until new candle. A lot of time left on this candle. Ugh. Oh god. Fucking beat. Few minutes left. We're going to get our push to the 60s. Let me come back down later a little bit before we do, but I think we take it this high up here. See how long it takes. Now we're going to kind of set up a little head and shoulders here after this move up. We took one trade here. We kind of closed inside this little imbalance, swept below, closed back up inside that wick. Wait for it to sweep a bit, got in long, took it up first there. See if we get any more setups. Then let's get another one. Before the move up, I don't think we're going to. I think it's just going to go up. Take it that 59, 60 area. Can't really jump in there because that'll be just chasing. That'll be stupid. Just gonna pull back to the 9, take a save. Did get below the 9 here. Looked like I was almost gonna go down. Closed 2 candles below. Then we kind of seen our setup and we are like, oh well, it's probably gonna go up, and that's why we took the long. I think it wants it up here first. Clear that out, maybe even up here. 200s. I'd like to see another setup take a long, but I don't know if we're gonna see it until it clears that level. Might. There's lots of time on this candle. Actually, I don't need that. Just bring that up there. How small these little friggin' imbalances are. That's nothing, right? That is nothing. But it might go clear those highs first. Love to see it pull back, close in here, new candle sweep below, come back up, close back inside that body, and then we'll take a long. But I don't know what the odds of that are. Probably not great. I feel like it just squeezes up. We are almost at the 50s though. We get a rejection at the 50 maybe. Should have took that friggin' long down here. I was looking at it, but it wasn't perfect. Like it wasn't inside the imbalance, so I couldn't really take it. But it was like, it looks like it wants to go up. But then I was worried because it was kind of in this little consolidation, so I was like, it might just pop above this, come right back down inside, and just keep trailing along. But I was like, normally when we get this, if we close inside this, we'll get inside the imbalance, we'll get a move up. But I was like, no, I'm going to be safe now. I'm not going to do that. And then, of course, boom, takes off. So I was like, yep, exactly. I definitely wouldn't have took it all the way up, but I would definitely got it up first at 20, at least 20 points out of it anyway, so. But oh well. Not the first one I missed, then will be the last. We're up 370. It's decent for the morning. I'd like to get one more trade. One more good trade. Well, I can trade anytime, but I can get one more good setup and trade. And trade it and be done. But all in all, at the end of the day, 370 is fine too. I don't know what that is. Was you looky there? I think my wife's phone is paired to the computer, paired to the speaker. Hold on a second. I think it's one of her games. It's funny. And look at it. Knew it was going there. Probably gonna go right to the 200s. What a douchebag. Wow, it's a dip. It's a cool 20 points. Pretty sweet. My God. Feel bad for everybody who jumped into that one. This. Unless you held. If it goes back up. But if you didn't, oh my. That's gross. It's an easy way to blow an account. Depending on what kind of size you got in. 2 micros or 2 minis like I trade sometimes in the morning. It's pretty bad. That kind of sucks. Sweep everybody and run right back up. Disgusting. Disgusting. These fucking market makers, man. Buys are brutal. Destroying people. Yeah, probably what, 200s maybe? And crawl up there. Got about 7:20 until new hour. $7:20 till new hour. Well, that really sucked for somebody. That really sucked for somebody. Ugh. They pumped it up, they dropped it back down, and then they pumped it up again. I wonder how many accounts, how many people were stuck in that one. I hope they held. I hope they had small size and they could hold on. Because if they trade like 2 minis like me, they probably got tore up. Blew their account and then pumped right back up. That's gross. Don't want to see anybody lose. And that's just a mean way to lose. I think we pump up to the 200s here. Sweep. Obviously, we're going to sweep this. Yeah, wow. How gross is that? Terrible. Are you going to do it again? Unfortunate. Whoever was in that. I think we take it at 200s here. sooner than later. But I don't know how much screwing around it's going to do first. I don't know if any of you are just watching that, but they just they pumped it up. They brought it right back down to like the 46s or something like that, and then pumped it right back up again. So I hope nobody was in it. And if you were, I hope you weren't. I hope you were already up pretty good, so it didn't matter. Market's starting to move fast though, like really sketchy fast, like 5-10 points quick. Right? That's when you get nervous. See the market start jumping like that. I won't be trading 2 minis in this. $2.50 left on the 5-minute. Terrible. Whatever many accounts are blowing up right there. Too many. Like if I would have been that long, 2 minis would have tore me right up. Is this the all-time high up here? I think it is, isn't it? No. Yeah, it is too, right? Fuck. She always gets sketchy when she's around that. Sweeps this. I don't think we come back down and sweep this. But then again, who knows, right? Might sweep and pull right back. Can't see us not sweeping it, but you never know. Right, maybe this is just some giant head and shoulders. Pulls back, takes it everybody. That'd be scary. Right? Like how many people are going long right there for that high, right? Everybody's going long for that high. I would normally be. But like, what if that is? What if this just starts pulling back? Just destroying people, right? And the market got that sketchy movement that I don't trust. I don't know. A little sketchy to me. Looks like it could just fall off a cliff. Obviously, it doesn't have to. It can go up, but like if we close inside here, new candle dip below, close back inside the body. I gotta take a long. You know what I mean? It's my setup, but you know, still just looks like it could be sketchy. Like they could be doing sketchy stuff. Especially after what they just did to everybody. Like they pumped this up and then everybody got long and then they come right back down, took everybody out. So people were probably getting short after that and then they ran it back up right away. So it's like, I don't know. They start doing stuff like that, it makes me nervous. Whoever they are. I don't know who they are, but they. People with a lot more money than me that can move markets. Right, it's 59 contracts sitting up at the 200. I don't see any substantial stack contracts sitting anywhere else. So and again, man, I don't know. It's pretty trippy. Right, 150 left on this candle. We close inside this imbalance. That's what I was saying, right? Like, how many people's long there? You know? Everybody's long. Everybody's looking for that move up. Seconds left in the 5. Son's out walking the dog. No, who it was? Right, we close inside. Do get a dip below. For us, we want to see a candle close inside the imbalance, a dip below, and then this candle close inside the body of this one. Then maybe a little bit down and look to take a long, just up far as this probably. We'll see if we get a dip below. We'll be back to like the 50 besides, so we got 4 minutes left on this candle, so lots of time for it to move around. I don't want to see it really go up yet. I want to see it come down. Even if it came down to here and bounced and closed back inside, whatever. But as long as it sweeps the bottom of this candle. Which, okay, we did. Now if we close back inside the body of this candle and watch the next candle's reaction. That's basically it. It's what I trade. Three minutes left. So we're still, you got to trade it on a 5 minute, right? Like, you don't have to, but there's a higher probability on a 5 minute. So you can trade it on a smaller time frame, but it's not going to work out as much as it does with the 5 minute, from what I back tested anyway. 5 minute is the most. You get it the most. You get to your profit target more. Just takes so damn long. That's the only problem I got. It takes forever. It's like, oh, it's gonna close, and then you don't want to close too high. You can't like close below. You gotta close inside. I like it better when it closes in the wick, and the next candle dips below and sweeps this one a little bit, but then stalls. Like, that's my favorite setup, because then you got lots of room to move up to here, right? $125. I'll get one more in. Get back up there. Ugh. Don't do that. Please don't do that. These candles take too long. Just get up there. It's not going to. Or is it? Ugh. Like, can you? Yeah, you can. Like a sweep below. But do you want to? Because that is super close, you know what I mean? Like, What do you, right? Hard to say. Well, technically, this one closed inside that imbalance too, so if it sweeps below and closes back in this one, it's the same kind of scenario, right? It's the same setup. But now, does it? That's the question. Do's it, right? Get back down there, sweep this, or should we take it now because of that? But that isn't exactly right. I don't know. This might play out still, but I guess technically we shouldn't take it because it isn't right. So sweep this. Come on down here. We do have the 50 there. Stop would have been up here around 70. Or take profit, sorry. But it was just outside the close, just outside that wick, so according to the rules, shouldn't take it. 35 seconds left. Can this get below? Because this still closed inside, so we just need this to get below and close back up here. I think this is going to run up, though. I think we're going to get that. I'd like to see at least sweep first, but I think we go for that. Ugh. I can't take it, but I really want to. Any money is going to go to our take profit, which would have been at the 69. That would have been probably $700 or $800. What does all that matter? Well, Coach Canute, what do you think it matters? Why do you think that matters? Right? Why do you think it matters? You tell me why it matters. And good morning and happy Monday, by the way. Ugh, I'm taking it. Whatever. I'm gonna do it because I think it's going up there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fine, I'll take it. But yeah, because I think it's going up there, Coach Canute. Now, I could be wrong, and that's fine if I am. But I think we do. So now we swept a little bit. $130 left on this candle. $25 seconds. Let's see. Close inside. We do. Don't like that run to the 9 though. I really don't like that. But regardless, I'm gonna give it a second. No matter what. Give it a second. They're running out of seconds, market. We'll just trade anyway. $3.35 left. That's it. That's all I can do. Can't hold it any longer. Does it come down and sweep all this? Or does it bounce now? Right where I got out. Kind of feels like it. Kind of feels like it. Now, what we were saying earlier. Yeah. It's like, what is it? This is just a massive head and shoulder kind of setup. Just dumps. And look at it. Right? So close to the highs. Didn't take them out. Not yet, anyway. If it does, it does. Well, that was unfortunate. But, that is what it is. It's an eval. I'm not too excited. I don't get pumped about an eval, but I don't like losing them anyway, regardless. Now look at it. Run right back up. Ugh. Disgusting. It almost seems like one of those days where you get those weird drops. It might just keep going down and take everything out. Right, like the shape of this. It might come up here again and just continue on down. Take everything out that it's set up all morning. Now, I could 100% be wrong, but, like, you know, seeing this, I would definitely want to be long again. I kind of don't think it's done. Right, that's what I was saying. It kind of looks like one of those, just pop up a little bit, dump down again, pop up a little bit, dump down. Again, I could be wrong. This could fucking rip right up and take it these highs, but it's what it kind of feels like. Said it earlier too, I didn't really trust that. I should have fucking waited. Right? But that one did actually set it up. Closed inside, so that was the right trade. Probably held it a little longer than I should have, but it was right. For what I'm looking for. I don't know. I did say it didn't look like a too many day. Probably should have went in one. Still would have been in that. But I really don't know what it's gonna do. I don't trust it. All-time highs here. Tell me we're not going to go to that. Or is this going to continue down? Pop above the 9. 12 seconds. Close back above it. Interesting. Now go right to my take profit. Be perfect. That would be just swell. That would be great. Just needed a bigger pullback. I don't know. I still feel like this goes down now. Right? Like, maybe, yeah, it gets up to the 70s, but like all morning we went up. Do we come take that all back out? Regardless, it was a nice move back up. It's a nice move back up. Right? That's why I didn't really fucking trust it. I don't trust it, period. It's moving too erratically for me. I don't like when it gets all jumpy. Candle on 125. We pump and we dump. After we swept this high, probably should have known it was going to pull back a bit. Seconds left. Think we go back down. One mini this time. We're not going two. Just looking for down here around the 37s. going crazy. .245 left in the 5 minute. Only thing is, we are at the 9, but we pushed through the 9. Maybe not. .125 left in the 5 minute. We can close it below the 9. I think we'll be okay, but if we start pushing, we'll have to get out. .40 seconds left. Right. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's all we can do with that. Yeah, maybe it goes for the highs. Or maybe it dumps right now. Either way, I couldn't stay in anymore. Should have probably left it at my 370. Right? But it is what it is. I didn't mind that. That was a good trade. That was right. So, I'm okay with that. This one, not that it was wrong. It's just that it was probably early. I think it might. But I figured this was going to be that little push higher. But it turned out to be even higher than that, obviously. So, so yeah, a little early. This one here was the right setup that I trade, so I'm fine with that. Losing there. Probably held it a little longer than I should have, especially with 2 minis. So, but yeah, if I definitely would have went in with 1, so maybe I should start doing 1 when it's a little, because normally in the morning I could do 2 minis and it's fine, but it is a little choppy, like moving 10-20 points pretty quick sometimes. So normally when it's like that, I shouldn't be that kind of size, so it's kind of on me. But yeah, something to learn from it anyway. But yeah, that's it for me, man. I'm going to call it there. Hopefully you have a good day. If you need any accounts, Take Profit Trader, please use code JW. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. And Trade Day, yeah, Trade Day, JWT, if you need any accounts with them. And yeah, that's it for me, man. I'm going to take off. But I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one.